Hey guys, it's Kathy. I am back working on Dee Dee Farragut's 3 and 15 Don't Freak Out Before Christmas challenge. Dee Dee's doing the Christmas, and I'll have her linked below. She's using Christmas papers and such, and I'm not. I'm using just general papers for journals that I have that I want to do. Yeah, I made some Christmas papers yesterday, but I haven't printed them out yet. And I wasn't going to do a fall journal, and I wasn't going to do a Christmas journal, but now I've decided that I want to. So, these may not get done until December. Anyway, yeah, I guess I'm fickle that way. I'm just going to change my mind a lot. Okay, what we're going to do is I have started out here by cutting some papers 5 inches wide and 4 inches tall. And I used directional papers. I thought this was a good use of some pretty directional papers that I had. So that, because they're all going to be up. And I got the 4 inches from the height of my envelope. And these are the triple tuck envelopes. And then I got my width, because I'm gonna fold I'm gonna make a little booklet and fold it in half, and I want it to tuck right down into to each one of those slots. So mine ended up being 5 inches, so that it'll finish at 2.5 inches by 4 inches, because my envelope is 4 inches tall. So here we go, and these are going to be easy, they're going to be quick, and I'm just going to fold these in half. And I think Dee Dee may have used the scallop on all of her edges, but I think I'm going to leave my folded edge unpunched. See, now I'm getting impatient, doing 2 or 3 at a time here. Oh my goodness. What will y'all do with me? Yep, in the last video I tried to do too many punches at a time, too much paper to punch at one time, and I had my paper stuck in my punch, so yeah. Yeah. I think that this is going to be my last video for the day, because my neck is hurting so bad. This weather that's coming through, my ears are popping, the wind is blowing. It's crazy. Crazy. But we'll stay until the power goes out. Okay, and I did make the move and go get my crocodile out, and I'm using the scallop. So I'm just gonna scallop. And Dee Dee used her parchment paper. She loves that parchment paper, and I don't have any like that, so I am using scrapbook paper that I have an abundance of. Some would call it an addiction. Or a hoard. Somebody said one time, I'm not a hoarder. I have a carefully curated collection of scrapbook supplies, or scrap supplies. Yeah. My nephew told me one time that I was 2 tote boxes away from being a hoarder. If he only knew how many tote boxes have come in since then. Oh, he would throw his hands up in the air. Okay, now Dee Dee inked hers, so I'm going to go around quick, and I'm just going to ink these quickly, and here's how I do it. If I have a bunch of stuff to ink all at one time, I hold it loosely and I ink it with my brush. And it doesn't get a real heavy ink down on the face of the cards, but it does get some. I mean, you can tell they are inked. And I just kind of hold them loosely so the bristles will go down in there and actually will give them a little bit of ink on the inside and catch both sides at one time. Okay, magically they're inked. So now, Dee Dee stamped on hers, but I am going to use flowers on mine. Okay, let's see if my glue's rusty again. Probably is. So yeah, I'm having a good day. My dog is not. She does not like wind and rain and thunder, and oh, she just is. She's a little scaredy cat. And I'm fine with it all until the power goes out. Power goes out, then I'm kind of over it. Okay, that first one happened to be inked already. I'm just going to very quickly give these a wink and a promise. So yeah, I don't really have any stories to tell. I think I told y'all in the last video that my brother came through the storm well. My other brother, the oldest one, has been moving, and luckily he was not in the path of the storm. So, and we're just all sitting around waiting and watching, see what happens. If I was really industrious, I'd grab a bunch of these flowers and ink them all at once too, but yeah, gotta have something to do, don't I? I am just absolutely loving this challenge. If y'all haven't ever tried it, and I started out watching Dee Dee years ago, and when she was doing these challenges, I would get ideas for pockets, but I never was one to commit myself to a challenge. But I have had more fun doing this. Of course, I have only just started making videos, so I think I'm probably getting close to 2 months in now. So that's a new adventure for me, and then it really has helped me to have something that I know that's what I'm gonna do, you know, something that I can plan and do it. My hardest part of making the videos is coming up with stories to tell. I'm just not a storyteller, and I have never really been one to tell people anything about anything that's going on in my life. So if I bore y'all silly, just turn the volume down and watch. Oh goodness. Yep. There's my glue wanting to dry up on me again. If I'd put my pen back in it every once in a while, it'd quit that, wouldn't it? Oh well. I need it too often right here, right now. Yeah, these are turning out cute. And they're going to be just right in those envelopes. And see, they're just little booklets that give you extra space. Let's go back here and see what's back here. I think I told y'all the other day I discovered something about myself and my crafting. It takes me so long to craft because after I use a tool, I put it away. And after I cut some paper, I pick up the offcuts. That just makes me slow, I guess. But the other side of that is that I absolutely love. See, like I can't just grab and go. I gotta pick it up. I gotta get it up. But I absolutely love to watch crafters that craft with a messy desk, where they can just pick things up off their desk and craft with them, and just, yeah. I don't know. Gotta be something wrong with me, right? It'll be okay. And these little envelopes are so versatile that when you go to tuck things in, it doesn't have to be these little booklets. You can tuck anything in. If you have some small tags or small little journaling cards or scrap pieces of paper, I'll show you what I did in just a minute. I folded one up that I didn't do the booklets for, and I just pulled scraps out of my scrap box. To just fill in. So yeah, you can do anything with these pockets. But I do love Dee Dee's ideas. I'm amazed at how well these flowers go with everything. Everything. Well, I wonder what stories my husband will come home with today. He's out braving the floodwaters. Of course, I don't know how bad it is flooded right now. They've been showing some stuff on the news, but around us there are roads that get very flooded, but I don't know the status of them right now. Yeah, it was like when I first moved up here, my husband kept going different ways. He'd go a different way every time we left home. And I was like, what? I'm never going to learn my way around. He said, you need to know more than one way around. Because if the roads get blocked for some reason up here, which I have found that they do occasionally, then he said, you need to know your way around it. So after about 50 trips out, I finally started learning my way around. But I got to tell y'all, we live near Knoxville. And yeah, when I first came here, every time I would go to Knoxville, I would get lost. Every time. Y'all, I even had to ask a mailman one time how to get back out of there. Ugh, it was awful. But yeah, obviously I have no sense of direction. Oh, that's a pretty dragonfly. I like that one. Let's see what we got here to go with it. Put it down here. Nope, just gonna put it right in the middle. Consistency, consistency. Got my ink a little dark on these last couple of ones. It's okay. It's all good. Alrighty, one more. And then we get to load them up. I kept it down a little bit so you can see the dragonfly. Alright, which one are we going to choose? Be fun. Yeah, my little dog, bless her heart. I took her in there to go sit with my mom a while ago, and I sat down on the couch and sat there for a few minutes, and she was all good with my mom. And then, I don't know, I guess she decided that I was looking like I was going to get up and leave the room, and she started having a shaky spell. She gets so nervous about the weather, and I'm sure she can hear thunder, she can feel the pressure changing. Dogs are so intuitive. She wasn't having any of that staying in there with my mama. She was coming with me. So yeah, she's sitting over here behind me, just happy as a little clown. Every once in a while she looks up. All right, look at here. We're doing good. And I'd be doing real good if I knew where my pen was. Look what I'm actually gonna do, y'all. Look at that. Clean that off. See if I can find, there we go. Put my pen in. Aren't y'all proud of me? Okay, now it's just a matter of putting these in there. I'm trying to make sure I'm not getting two of any flour. See? There we are. Isn't that pretty? And then we can put a flower on the front. But I was going to show y'all what I did with this first one that I loaded up. I had a little piece of scrap paper. That's actually a cardstock. And I made a little booklet out of it. It's smaller than these booklets, but it's okay. And then I had a piece of scrapbook paper, and I just folded it and stuck it in there. And if I want to, I can even come back and put a flower on it. And then I had a couple little cut-off scraps that I just put in there. And this makes me think that I'm going to go find some more cut-off scraps like these right here. Grab my stapler. And I can put a piece of paper or washi tape over the top of that. Let's just see what we got. We happen to have some washi tape right here. And I should probably put a little glue on it, but guess what? I'm not. There we go. Sticky scissors. Just that quick, we have a little notebook to go in there. There we are. Isn't that cute? You can do anything with these. I am just loving them. Okay, let's get the rest of these. Get my garbage out of the way. See, that's another thing. I have to pick up my trash as I go along. I cannot leave little giblets on the desk. It drives me crazy. Even if it takes me 20 minutes to get the washi tape off my hand. Oh my goodness. Let's see, aren't these just... Okay, that's a same one. That's the same one. This one's different. Okay, see, they're just so pretty, and you can decorate down here. You can decorate here. You could even put another little tuck pocket right there. These are wonderful. Just love these ideas. Okay, get one of these. That one. Look at that pretty butterfly. I didn't even notice it when I was... I'm going to leave that over here so you can see the little butterfly's wing. And in the middle. And there we go. And last one. Look at that, y'all. I counted correctly. Wow. It's amazing. Little wonders never cease. There we go. I didn't want to go in there. Stubborn little thing. And look, I managed to get different flowers in each one. Well, I mean, some of them are the same, but 3 different ones in each booklet. So, that was fun. I really, really, really like those. And here's what we ended up with. And here we go. Alrighty. Thank you guys so much for watching. And thank you, Dee Dee, for this challenge. I am loving it. You are so creative. And thank you for doing all you do with all that you have to do. So, y'all go give Dee Dee some love. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.